Welcome into Dragon Ball Super. My name's Kyle. Thank you for checking this out. So, this is part 3 of 20. Is that a joke I just made? Only on my life. This is the third Dragon Ball movie of 20 and a long series of reviews that will be coming out over the rest of 2021. I am joined today by my brother Feds. What up, bud?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
You really want to know?
I mean, it's up to you.
All right. I'll say it like I said it on one podcast in the last couple weeks or so. I forget which ones, because we're recording these pretty much in advance. This is like a few days before the 4th of July that we're doing this. So I figure if I get 3 in the bag, really giving myself an ample amount of runway to not fuck this up.
Yeah.
I'm sure I will. But this is, for whatever reason, we've been doing the watch-alongs in the Discord and things like that. This, for whatever reason, is the third time I've watched this movie in about a week. And
Okay.
maybe a little longer, maybe like 10 days. Watching Dragon Ball Mystical Adventure, a.k.a. the weird Tien and Chaozu movie.
Yeah, it's definitely weird.
I said Chaozu very weirdly, because that's how weird the film is. All right.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah, see?
It's part of a theme. It was on purpose. So, Feds, you are somebody who has watched the original Dragon Ball series in its entirety.
Correct.
I'm afraid to ask where you are in Z. I know you fell off somewhere after Frieza. That's a conversation for another day.
Yes.
But one thing that all of these Dragon Ball movies do, that Dragon Ball Z movies do not do. Dragon Ball movies try to make like their own continuity by themselves. They don't try to set up events that are inspired by the main manga and anime or whatever. They just have some events they know they got to retell for sake of the characters and the introduction to one another. And then it's like, hey, this is its own little offshoot of adventure that is in its own little bubble of reality. This is the third movie in which they've done this. Par for the course. This is hands down the movie where they probably get the most outside the box with how they do some reinterpretations of it. So you, as somebody who watched Dragon Ball fairly recently, do you prefer... I won't say which one you prefer. I won't ask that. What did you think of this reimagining of... or this retelling of some certain iconic parts of Dragon Ball?
Well, I mean, they skipped through a lot. Obviously, they're already at the point where they're wearing their turtle shells everywhere. So, like, when the movie starts off.
So for sake of context, the second movie is the first movie is basically a retelling of the original Dragon Ball saga. Like the first, 12 episodes. The second movie, Krillin is introduced, and the beginning of it is pretty much set up as like, oh, you're on a training mission. Oh, you guys want to find me some sexy ladies? Go to find the sleeping princess in the Devil's Castle.
Go find the Peachy girls, man.
Yeah, except no Peachy girl. It's a sleeping devil in a princess castle or something
like that.
Yeah, got that mixed up.
Yeah.
So that training starts in movie 2. Movie 3, they're pretty much at the completion of the training when they move these ginormous, I almost said boners, but boulders.
Yes, boulder.
They move some ginormous boulders, and then Master Roshi decides, all right, we're going to go to a tournament, take off your turtle shells. I don't really have any kung fu to teach you. You're just really fucking strong now. So,
yeah.
You boys ready to go fight for some money? Cool. So this movie came out, let's see, July 9th, 1988.
Wow.
So this might be the beginning of the July-March release date back and forth. This episode takes place right around the time of the King Piccolo saga, when Tien is like kind of like a reluctant ally of the team after the 23rd Budokai tournament.
Yeah.
And he goes off to like find King Piccolo, and King Piccolo creates Drum at that point in time. I say that because by this point in time, they're obviously well past the Red Ribbon saga. They're well past Tao Pai Pai, Tien, Chaozu, all that stuff. And by past it, I mean they're past the point of them being enemies. Like Chaozu and Tien are like part of the gang now at this point.
Right.
So with this movie, they have the unenviable task of having to work all of these very iconic Dragon Ball characters into one 45, 50-minute movie. I was thinking about it as we were watching it today, because obviously, this being the third time, my mind wandered a bit. Tao Pai Pai really is like the original badass OG villain for Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
And having him be the dude in this movie to, I mean, we know the history with him and Goku in that arc, but having him be such a feared badass in this movie, you know, pretty much everywhere, but having to do it all in such a short amount of time, gave me his greatest hits, you know, like in a row, quick succession. It's like, yeah, Tao Pai Pai, you're cool as fuck. I hope they make you into a cyborg one day. That'd be dope as hell. So I'll also say what's notable. I think I mentioned it in the last movie review we did. First two Dragon Ball movies, no Emperor Pilaf, Shu, or Mai.
Oh.
In this movie,
right in the beginning.
They show up for about 15 seconds in the beginning. And then they do like, so basically the idea is Sudu Senin, Crane Hermit, depending on your localization, Tao Pai Pai, Ten Shin Han. They're all meeting with Emperor Pilaf, Shu, and Mai, and they're like, hey, we did it, guys. We built the Dragon Radar. Now you can go find those Dragon Balls you want.
Yeah.
And Sudu Senin, old mean, evil man, is like, yeah, great. We'll make sure that you get a reward. That reward? Called death. I assume it's death anyway. The idea is now that they have a Dragon Ball radar, they can use the resources of the Mifon Empire to go and find all of these Dragon Balls. They find 6 of them in pretty quick succession. And the idea is they need a cause to like give the okay from the Mifon Empire to use their funding to find the 7 Dragon Balls.
Yep.
So, who's in charge of the Mifon Empire, Feds?
It's Chaozu.
It's a small little clown boy. He's the royalty, I guess. And Ten Shin Han is his bodyguard.
His loyal servant.
And Ten Shin Han is a subordinate of Tao Pai Pai. And Sudu Senin, the Crane Hermit, he's the dude at the top of the chart. So obviously he's doing all the Emperor Palpatine string pulling bullshit. Fair enough. The idea to get Chaozu to sign on for them to find a set of Dragon Balls is to kidnap his beloved
Ron.
Ron. Who's Ron? I don't know. We don't see Ron for most of this film.
Yep.
We do find out who Ron is at the end, though.
Oh, we do.
Stick around to the end to figure out what's up with Ron and why you've never heard of Chaozu's long-lost lover. It's real weird.
It is weird.
Real weird. So, meanwhile, Goku and Krillin, they've completed their training with Master Roshi. Master Roshi's like, shit, y'all move that boulder? I don't know what to do now. We're going to go to a tournament. The Mifon Empire is having a martial arts tournament. So this is basically the graduation or like the completion of the training arc in Dragon Ball. And then they go to the Tenkaichi Budokai.
Yep.
Except now it's the Mifon Empire Budokai or whatever.
Just tournament.
I do like that. They do a very good job of like stitching in moments that didn't necessarily need to be there from the original Dragon Ball series. That if they just glossed over, didn't mention it, didn't pay any tribute to it at all, I just been like, yeah, you know, you can only do so much time. You only can do so much in 45 minutes.
Right.
But this is one of the first things that I said, oh, dude, they gave me that too. That's great. An excuse for little kid Goku and Krillin to get dressed up in a suit.
Oh, yeah.
There for it every time. Every single time, man. There's just something about the swag those boys exude when they're wearing their suits. Like, they know they're going to
bust. The hat, man. The hat.
Yeah, for Krillin, it's the hat for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Goku, though, I think he just knows he's like, the suit's itchy and dumb, and I hate it.
Yep.
And I could bust out of it and kill you if I wanted, but I won't. They fly on a plane with Master Roshi and launch to this tournament at the Mifon Empire.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, people meaning, I don't know, servants, army people of the Mifon Empire, which are basically just the Red Ribbon Army. So if I just start going back and forth and say Red Ribbon Army, understand what I mean? People who report up to Tao Pai Pai and Sudu Senin and all those people. And I guess Chaozu at the fucking top of the totem pole for some weird ass reason. Stupid clown looking little kid asshole.
Wow.
Well, I just don't understand how that dynamic works. Like,
neither do I.
How didn't somebody just snap his neck in his sleep if everyone's just trying to coup Chaozu all the time? And I don't mean coup with like, Oh, you cool, man. I mean, cool with like, I'm going to overthrow your ass.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
COUP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of COO. Oh, cool.
Cool.
So, boys are on their way to a tournament. The Mifun Empire is having a tournament. Mifun Empire is looking for the 7th Dragon Ball. They found 6 in very quick succession, and that brings them to the Karin region.
Yes.
It's going to be tough for me to do, man. I always say Korin with an O. It's one of my dirty dub habits, I guess. Karin. Oh, yeah, it's definitely an A. I read subtitles. Don't tell anybody I know how to read, but I read the subtitles.
Oh, wow.
But I always say Korin with an O, so might be another one of those things that I go back and forth on. They go to Karin, which I guess they're just calling it like I guess a country.
Yeah, like a region, though. Like a province.
Region might be a better word. They go there looking for the 7th Dragon Ball. Who has that 7th Dragon Ball?
Oopa.
It is Dad, big old Bora. And they're hiding it because they know that if these dudes get it, bad things happen. Fuck the Mifun Empire, so on and so forth. Seriously, fuck imperialism, I guess. Right?
Yeah.
Suda Senin can suck my dick, Senin. One of my favorite things that happened in this movie that they totally didn't have to give me is when they're hiding the Dragon Ball, Upa and Bora, and this plane like comes down on him. He's like, drop the Dragon Ball, scumbag.
Oh.
And he starts shooting all these plane bullets at him, and they duck and they dive. Bora like blocks them with the X's.
Yeah, they hit behind the rock too, yeah.
And then dude just picks up a boulder
and throws it at the helicopter.
Blows it up. He throws an explosive rock at this helicopter. It was very badass. That's another one of those moments where I'm like,
cool.
You didn't have to do that, but damn, am I glad you did.
Yeah.
It was so fucking satisfying. So while we learn that Upa and Bora are dealing with this, eventually they decide it's time to flee, and who knows where they're going to end up. I guess we'll see in a minute. But you know this wouldn't be a Dragon Ball movie without Bulma.
Nope.
Although I'm sure we will eventually run into certain Dragon Ball movies where there is no Bulma. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. Is Bulma in every Dragon Ball movie?
I have no idea.
I guess we should try to keep track of that through the course of these reviews.
There you go.
Is she in every? She might not be the 3rd Broly. I don't know. I got to think about it. She might not be the 3rd Broly movie off the top of my head. She might not be in Fusion Reborn either. Got to think about this more. I got to think, people. Anyway, she's still in this one, and she wants the fucking Dragon Balls. Lo and behold, big surprise. She's dragged her desert bandit boyfriend, wolf-fisted fucking friend, and his 2 transformy buddies, Oolong and Puar, out on what they thought to be like a leisurely stroll.
Yeah.
And
we're just going to go look for Goku, yo.
Yeah, we're just going to go fly around in a cool plane.
Yeah.
Psych. Want the Dragon Balls.
I want all the Dragon Balls.
And you guys are helping me. We're looking for Dragon Balls today. And they're like, oh, you got us. Okay. The last movie, there was a plane shootout where I think this is how their plane gets downed and they eventually get captured and brought into Devil's Castle or whatever.
Yeah.
This one, another plane battle, which I was like, cool. I like plane battles.
Me too.
But Bulma's behind the fucking control stick here, and she kills.
She fucking mavericks the shit out of them.
A number of people, and then laughs about it afterwards, like maniacally.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, it was pretty dope.
I'm like, Bulma, you don't get enough credit, baby.
She wasn't letting anyone get in her way.
I appreciate yo bullets. But now that we know that she's on the hunt for the Dragon Balls as well, we know it's only a matter of time until her actual small little dragon radar. That's another thing. Pilaf's dragon radar was like the size of a fucking like computer.
Like the size of this house.
Yeah. Like the size of a computer in like 1958. Takes off like a fucking half a skyscraper in the basement unit and shit.
Yeah.
Bulma's pocket size. We know she's eventually going to find her way to the Mifun Empire where the other 6 Dragon Balls are. So that'll be cool, right?
Yeah.
We get to, I don't know if this is a scene from the anime. I don't remember. It's been a minute since I've watched the OG Dragon Ball, or at least this far into OG Dragon Ball in succession. Like, I'll pick certain episodes. I made fucking Victor watch the original Death of Krillin the other day. You're welcome. Was it Victor? I think it was Victor. If it wasn't Victor, then it was Marcus. And if you don't know who I made watch it, that's your fault. Join our Discord. Links in the show notes.
Yeah.
Dummies. Anyway, this scene where they all kind of meet up for the first time in the restaurant and Goku's doing his pig-headed, eating lots of food thing. And Bora shows up looking like a fucking extra out of a Western. This kid just wants a glass of water because he's concerned his dad's poor. Very heartwarming shit. Doesn't take long for them to track down Bora and Upa at this restaurant. And by they, I mean, I believe it's Tao Pai Pai. No, it's not Tao Pai Pai yet. It's just a random group of, I'll say, Red Ribbon Army soldiers, even though I know they're part of the Mifon Empire. I know the difference, idiots. In behind them, though, because obviously them and their stupid guns ain't no match for Bora. In behind them walks Sergeant Metallic, another notable villain from the show. Iconic in that he was very clearly a ripoff of Arnold Schwarzenegger's Terminator from back then.
No way.
You think so?
No.
I just thought that up myself.
No, yeah. I definitely think that. Looks just like...
Wait, really? I didn't
hair.
just think that myself independently?
Nah.
Oh.
Nope.
Okay. I'll come back next week and try again with some more hard-hitting analysis.
Hey.
No,
what
dude.
does it say about me?
No, I'm just kidding. Obviously, he's Arnold. He's the Terminator.
Arnold.
And I'm pretty sure in the dub, he's got a dub. Actually, he might not. He might have more like a robot, like gaw voice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wow, wow, it's all right. Everything will be all right. What do you think of the new My Hero opening?
I like it.
Fucking song sucks. Wow, wow, moving
I like
on.
the second part of it.
Nope. I like the second part of it too, but the first part didn't exist.
Yeah.
How you like them apples?
Yeah.
So, moving on from the wow, wow, it's all right.
Anywho.
Get this cool fight scene. Sergeant Metallic, Tao Pai Pai comes in. Everyone's going to kung fu fight. Goku gets very upset because he's housing food and then somebody like ruins a plate of his food and
Punches them into the fucking wall.
not cool. It's not very cool at all.
Nah.
And basically the idea is we're going to kill Bora, take his Dragon Ball. My name's Tao Pai Pai. Look at my braid, my pink robes. I can wear this shit because I will kill you if you say anything about it.
Yeah.
I'm so confident of this statement. It says kill you on the back of my pink robe.
It does.
So, due to some quick thinking from Master Roshi, Muten Roshi, Kame Sennin, he's like, hey, you can't kill that guy. He's part of the tournament. And that means he's a guest of the Emperor. Can't betray the Emperor, even though he's a creepy little clown kid. Can't betray him, man. And he's like, all right, fine. I'll leave you alive till tomorrow. See you later, alligator. And a wild crocodile.
You bought yourself one more day of life.
Yes. Yes, he did. So they leave Tao Pai Pai
Yeah.
tells Sudu Sen, and he's like, hey, I almost got that Dragon Ball. It's cool. We'll get it tomorrow. But I think Kame Sennin's here. And he's like, Nani? Oh, no.
Nani?
The god of martial arts. I do like kicking it back to a time where Master Roshi was like the most feared motherfucker
Yeah, I know, right?
on the whole planet for like probably a couple 100 years.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's so old. But
He's old.
He's so old, they call him the god of martial arts.
Yeah.
Super dope. That's pretty. And then what do? They like give him a nosebleed and make him, a perv.
Yeah.
Even gods have flaws.
Yep.
Like they pick their nose and get nosebleeds because boners. Okay.
Boners.
Yeah. No, it's because of boners.
Yeah.
So, one of the first two movies, what we kind of said in both cases was like, this feels like a movie with Dragon Ball like shoved into it. Like this feels like a separate movie, but with like the Dragon Ball characters making an appearance.
Yeah. This felt like a more complete movie.
All the characters, a lot of big moments. But the notable change to this continuity outside of, Chaozu being an emperor and having the Red Ribbon Army working under him to, I don't know, I guess perpetually push the boundaries of his country and continue to grow through imperialism. The relationship between Chaozu and Tien Shinhan
Mm-hmm.
is very much the same creepy old thing that we've always known it to
Yeah.
be as longtime Dragon Ball fans. But also it's a little bit different.
Yeah.
I think one of the more notable differences for me in this one is that everyone constantly alludes to Chaozu as a child, which is kind of just working toward the payoff at the end. But even Tien kind of treats him like a little kid instead of like a friend or whatever. So maybe that's the story of this movie. Is instead of this is the story of how Tien Shinhan learned to treat Chaozu not like
a child, but
child.
Small.
He treats him like a friend now instead of like a task at work that he's putting off and doesn't want to fucking handle, you know? Also, I think it's notable that this is the first time they put some kind of backstory around the idea that they can speak telepathically.
Oh, yeah.
It's telepathically, right?
Yeah.
Telepathy is through your mind talking.
The mind talk.
Telekinesis is when I take this microphone and bash it against your mouth.
Don't do that.
I won't. My telekinesis is on the fritz today.
Oh, that's perfect.
Lucky motherfucker. Bash his mouth into your mouth. Damn it. Messed up the words, but I almost had it. It would have been so funny.
No, it wouldn't have.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
All right. Well, Tien Shinhan and Chaozu are doing a thing where they're like talking in bed at night about stuff, I guess.
Getting killed in dreams and shit.
Well, here's the thing. They have this scene. Chaozu has a bad dream where he has a vision of his own death, and it freaks him out, and he like runs out of bed, and Tien's like, "Hey, little buddy, that I'm working to betray with my masters. Hey, pal, what's wrong?
What's going on?"
And he tells him, "I had this nightmare, blah blah blah. I had my vision of my own death." Tien is kind of visibly like, "Ooh, creepy." Because I know some stuff that you don't know. And if you know the stuff that I know, that dream might make a little bit more sense for you, dude.
Mm-hmm.
But Chaozu kind of just takes relief in seeing Tien Shinhan and knowing that he's his friend or whatever. And then he makes the comment like, plus, you taught me that thing where we can talk in our minds. So now I'm never alone and we'll be friends forever.
Yeah.
Forever.
And
ever. And I don't think I've ever heard a point of reference for how those two learned that technique or that Tien was the one that taught it to him. But I thought it was a nice little, nice little touch. Mainly because the rest of the movie, that's pretty much the only way that they communicate.
Yep.
Because we're at a tournament. We got a tournament tomorrow. I do like the way this tournament is set up.
Yeah.
But basically they use the telepathy to communicate about current fights in the tournament. And Tien Shinhan just kind of gives dude updates because Chaozu's a stupid little clown child who doesn't know shit about Kung Fu. All right? Just going to say it how it is. So let's break down this tournament, right?
Yeah.
So Bulma and Launch decide that they're going to go try to find the 6 other balls separately, independent of the boys, because the boys got a tournament.
Yeah.
I do like the Bulma gives out a good oh ho 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 as she recruits Launch to go try to fuck up the palace to get the other 6.
Yeah, she has something on her mind that she wants to wish for.
That's the original oh ho 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 ho, I think, that Frieza ripped off several years later. Just wanted to point it out now. Anyway, Launch and Bulma, they're off to the thing. The boys are off to the tournament. So this tournament's set up in a way where like you don't really have to enter. You just kind of show up.
Yeah.
And they're like, all right, who's first? And then
no like preliminary rounds, nothing.
Yeah, no
bracket,
ranking,
no
nothing.
bracket, nothing.
No drawn lots or numbers or straws, none of that shit. They're just like, hey, who wants to fight? All right, who's first? This guy and that guy? Okay.
All right, let's go.
So the first person to enter the tournament, because obviously he's tagging along with Buruma, is Yamcha. Stupid, short-haired, still wearing a green shirt and orange pants Yamcha with a stupid chipped tooth. Don't even have no Kame Sennin training yet. Because again, he's stupid. He's the first one to jump in the ring. And he goes up against
some big fucking dude.
This giant ginger man.
Yeah, with ginger afro, man.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a ginger.
It was kind of froey.
Yeah. What I liked about this fight was because that man was so off-putting with his appearance, I found it very satisfying when Yamcha went to use the Roga Fufu Ken, the Wolfgang Fist, to hit him in the mouth with a wolf fist, and instead just kicks him right in the teeth.
Yep. Beautiful.
Got you.
Poetry.
Knocked out the big giant ginger.
Yep.
the gargantuan giant ginger.
A nice alliteration.
Triple G's, baby. So the way in which the tournament will work now is, now that everyone's watched Yamcha wolf fist kick this asshole into oblivion, all right, who wants to fight this guy now?
Goku and Krillin are just like, yeah, this is going to be pretty funny if one of us just walks up here.
Well, like, they all just kind of look around like,
Yeah.
I mean, they all have the agreement. Krillin, Bora, and Goku all have the agreement. If we win this and we get the wishes of the Emperor, we're going to get the Dragon Balls and do whatever, make these people leave the Karen Empire or Karen country, region, whatever.
Right.
So they're all on the same page, but Yamcha, he just came by himself with his girlfriend. Like, he's not
has
in
no
on this
idea
plan.
about the plan. No.
He doesn't give a shit. He's just trying to do his best. Like, no one ever was. But instead, meets Upa's dad, who hands out ass whoopings for lunch every goddamn day between 11:30 and 1.
I mean, the man threw a boulder at a fucking helicopter.
That was his first line of defense.
Yeah.
Imagine if he had to, like, think about it for a couple of minutes. What kind of ingenious bullshit would he have come up
You
with
would have
then?
thrown a fucking mountain at them.
If he couldn't have found a mountain to throw him, sure he would have found something else.
Yep.
And it would have been just as effective and probably wouldn't have labored him so much as that boulder did.
I don't know. That he picked up that boulder pretty damn easily.
That's true. He's a big, strong man. He's buff.
Yeah.
Anyway, he's up next. Because Yamcha, like I said, dude, he still has that green shirt and the orange pants. Look at this fucking idiot.
And Chip Tooth.
Chipped tooth, short hair, no sword.
No sword.
Yamcha lost his hair and he lost his sword. He lost his coolness.
Yep.
That's a lesson to you kids at home. Grow your hair out, get a sword, and be cool. Rob people in the desert. Bora's up next. And I think he tries to Roga Fufu Ken him too. Yeah, he does. But he doesn't like make the he doesn't like say it out loud. Instead, they just do a quick cut over to the fight, and he's obviously punching very fast.
Mm-hmm.
But you know it's a Roga Fufu Ken because he's making wolf yip sounds.
Oh, yeah.
Like shit like that. And I'm like, what the hell, dude? Nobody wants to hear that. Could you? I get that wolf fisting is your thing, but
Yeah, man.
could you keep it down, please? Or be less distracting about
Can
it.
you keep it down, please?
Sir. So it doesn't take long before Roshi decides, Yamcha, you're a nice boy, but you're not on the team. Hey, Yamcha, you like titties? And Yamcha's like, what? Titties? Where? And Bora just knocks his ass right out. End of story. That's the end of the tournament because Goku and Krillin are the only two other ones that would be able to fight Bora, and they're on the same team. So they're like,
Nah, we're good.
we're cool, man. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah. This guy wins.
Yep, tournament over. Great.
Yeah.
This is a great movie. Love this. This movie was my favorite.
Was it really?
The main character named Bora won the tournament.
Main character named Bora.
Actually, that's how they ended it. So, because Goku and Krillin don't want to fight their dude, obviously somebody has to go in and fight who still has a vested interest in the Dragon Balls. Who might that person be? Feds?
Tao Pai Pai.
Tao Pai Pai. Again, the original big bad of Dragon Ball.
Mm-hmm.
So scary, man.
Yeah, man.
Because, like, up until that point in Dragon Ball, the desperation move, the Kamehameha for Goku, it's always a trump.
Yeah.
And nobody ever has anything to really try to hit back against it until you meet Tao Pai Pai and he has the Dodonpa.
Mm-hmm.
So Tao Pai Pai, he goes in, fights Bora, and kind of makes pretty short work of the dude.
Yeah, man. He
He's
breaks his arm.
He's like, I was going to kill you yesterday, but now I'm going to fuck around a little bit. Break your arm. You give me the Dragon Ball, you're going to die. Where's the Dragon Ball, you dummy?
Like I would give it to you.
Like I'd give you this balls. So
Bora went down swinging, man.
he did. And this is similar to another nod to the original show is I believe he takes Bora's spear and hits him in the back with it.
Yes, he does.
Stabs him right through the back.
Or he like throws it so fast at him and it hits him in the front. One of the two.
Either way, Bora
Either way.
dies by his own spear.
Correct.
And in this setting here, tournament, obviously much different set of circumstances. Dude doesn't have a spear. And I'm like, oh, Bora, you can't die of a broken arm. Broken heart, maybe. Broken arm, no way.
Nah.
But thankfully, this is an emperor's fighting palace. Battle palace.
Yeah, we'll call it a battle palace.
Battle Palace playset. Now available from Kenner and Mattel. Battle bitch in action. Nope.
Bitchin' battle action.
Bitchin' battle brutality.
Wow, you're just all about the alliterations today,
Big booby breasts.
huh? Okay.
That's some good alliteration. All right, I'm done. Tal Pai Pai decides because this dude doesn't have a spear, he didn't bring a spear for me to stab him with. I'm going to throw him into one of the many beautiful statues that this palace has.
And this one just happens to be holding a spear.
Because it's the brutal battle action palace playset.
Yep.
All the statues have got to have spears
All of them.
for which to stab you with, Bora. And he stabs him, and now he's dead. And Goku jumps up and
he's dead.
now he's dead. Bora, Goku jumps up, he karate chops the rest of the spear off, and I was like expecting Bora to come down to the ground with a big old hole in him.
Yep, me too.
Nope, he's just dead.
He's already dead.
The hole must have been through the back.
Yeah.
Like, it was through the back, obviously, the way it happens, but like the big gaping hole that we expected to see from also the front, it's in the back.
Yeah.
Good call. That was tasteful, Toei. Tasteful.
Not grossing people out yet.
But you know what that means?
What?
Well, Goku just had to help pick up a dead body. How
Yeah.
happy are you when you have to pick up a dead body?
Not very happy.
Not very happy at all, right?
No.
Goku's ready to fucking fight. And
Yeah.
he said, hey, Tal Pai Pai, I'm up next, bitch. Because he basically tries to claim victory for himself in the tournament. He's like, all right, cool. Game over. Sorry, I killed a guy. But Goku's like, no.
No.
Goku goes to Tal Pai Pai and says, like that.
Yeah.
And Tal Pai Pai's like, no. And they fight for a little while, but eventually Goku comes down to the desperation move of, all right, fuck this, Kamehameha.
Yep.
And Tal Pai Pai just takes it and says, I didn't do anything to me, you big dummy.
You done fucked up now.
And that's when we see the Dodan Pa for, I think, the first of 4 or 5 times in this movie. Like,
Yep.
the word Dodan Pa is yelled quite a bit in this one, boys.
Yep.
So if you like Tian Shinhan and his ilk, his family tree of the Dragon Ball world, this film's for you. Maybe you just like saying Dodan Pa. If that's the case, this film is also for you. Hits him with the Dodan Pa and sends him flying. However, in their early celebration of victory for the pseudo Red Ribbon Army, they realized that the last Dragon Ball isn't there, and they just blasted it away with Goku, who had it in his little belt on his in a little packet.
He had it on his chest.
Oh yeah, that's right. He had it in his shirt.
That's what saved him.
Saved him, right? The Dodan Pa didn't kill a motherfucker because Goku had a Dragon Ball in his shirt, just like in the show.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this movie's so good.
Yeah, I know.
So you can't tell if I'm actually excited
No,
right now
I
or if I'm
can't.
being sarcastic.
You're being half and half.
Neither of you know. And I say neither because the camera's here in front of me and the camera's looking at me judgingly as well. You don't know me, camera.
Very judgy looking camera.
Anyway, Dodon paws his ass. Maybe it's because he gets like he hits it, the Dragon Ball, that it's like propels him 2,300 kilometers.
Which is a long way.
You know how much you know how many miles 2,300 kilometers is?
A lot.
If you had to guess, put a number on it.
2,300 kilometers.
2,300 kilometers to the northeast. Tal Pai Pai, once he
Oh,
realizes, he says,
I know.
I'll be back in 30 minutes.
I'll be back in 30 minutes.
Because I'm a G.
Let me just throw this column real quick.
How many miles is 14? Wait, fuck. How many miles is 2,300 kilometers?
It's 14 miles.
Yeah, it's 14 miles.
That's a long way.
I'm just kidding. It's 1,429 miles.
That's a really long way.
He Dodon pod this motherfucker 1,400 miles away?
What's even 1,400 miles away from here?
I don't know, like Kansas City? I could be wrong. Check on the map
I don't
app.
know. Let's check. What is 1,400 miles away from here?
Probably like, not Florida. I feel like
What is 1,400?
I feel like Florida'd be closer than that. I'll say Tennessee. Yeah, I'll say Nashville. Nah, maybe not.
You're going to say Nashville?
Yeah, I'll say Nashville. Put your bets in. Leave it in the comments. If there is a platform to leave comments in whichever way you are consuming this.
Stupid. All right, I don't know what 1,400 miles away from here is, but the distance from Little Rock, Arkansas to Los Angeles, which, that's kind of close to like Florida and shit, Louisiana, right in that area. That is 1,476 miles.
Arkansas is like Midwest, no?
Oh, Arkansas is
It's
more
like
south.
above Kentucky, right?
No, it's right above Louisiana.
Right above Louisiana?
Yeah.
Jesus, man. Geography's tough.
Yeah.
Especially when you live in New England, because we're the greatest states. You don't need to
So
leave.
1,400 miles away from here is probably about Colorado.
Imagine if I hit you with an explosion
like the middle of the country.
That sent you all the fucking way to Colorado.
Or Kansas.
That's what didn't I start off with Kansas City?
I think you did. No, Kansas City's in Missouri.
Kansas City is also in Kansas.
Oh, yeah, that's right. There is a Kansas City, Kansas.
It's the same city.
No.
This is I'm telling you, they're on the line. It's obviously Kansas City, Missouri, and Kansas City, Kansas.
Yeah.
But they're the same city separated by a state line.
No way.
So obviously it's not the same city.
No, I know that. No, I'm just saying no way.
That used to confuse the living fuck out of me when I had to recruit for those areas. It still confuses the fuck out of me, man. I could be making that shit up right now. I don't think I am, but I might be. That's the beauty in watching this show.
Yeah.
You don't know what I'm making up, ever. I don't know either. It's a mystery game. Anyway, Goku gets blasted off to Colorado.
Yeah. Sure.
Colorado.
Yeah.
Or Kansas City. We'll say Kansas City.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it starts with K-A and so does Karin.
Oh, yeah.
See?
Karin Tara.
Gets blasted. Not like at the bottom of it, but
no,
right into it.
Yep.
Just up high and just in there. And he's like, what's up? You're a cat? You talk?
You have a staff?
Cool.
All right, cool.
Guess my Dragon Ball saved me. What am I doing here? Eat this bean, you say? First appearance of a Senzu bean in a Dragon Ball movie? Not the last, certainly. Eats the bean. Eats the bean.
Eats the bean.
It feels good again.
Yeah. That's what they do. Them sensus.
Meanwhile, Tao Pai Pai is since Bakusai Tenketsu. That's called the breaking point in Japanese. You're welcome, Ranma fans. He does the breaking point thing to like make a long pillar that iconically he chucks up into the air and then jumps up onto, and he just
stands on the front of it.
Air surfs it the whole way. That's when on his way there, he's floating over Penguin Village.
Oh, yeah.
I love that they put a Raleigh in this movie. They didn't have to, but they did. And I'll tell you why they did. Not only like a nice little piece of fan service, she's actually part of that story in the anime, sure, but this movie, dude, there's so many working parts, which I would actually say there's more moving parts in this Dragon Ball movie than there are in many of them. You got the Tien Shinhan Chaozu story, Goku and Krillin doing the tournament thing. You got Sudu Senin trying to double cross everybody. You got Bora and Upa's thing going on. Introduction of Karin, all this shit. It's like,
yeah,
there's a lot of different directions this thing could go to try to wrap it up, because we're already probably around like the 35-minute mark of this film.
Yep.
And as Tao Pai Pai is on his way to Karin Tower to fight Goku for the second time, another rock, just out of nowhere, comes flying up and knocks him the fuck off of his big floating log thing. And that comes courtesy of Arale from Penguin Village. That's right. The main character of Dr. Slump happens to be in Dragon Ball Movie 3 Mystical Adventure. I'm fucking here for it. How'd you feel about Arale showing up with Penguin Village and all that?
It was dope.
Super dope?
Super dope.
Super dope. Much needed comedic relief.
Absolutely.
Because there's some dark shit going on.
There was some serious shit going on, man. And you just need the lightning of Penguin Village to lighten up everything.
Also, you just need Arale to chuck a rock at a dude and be like, you ain't shit, old man.
Yeah, I'm knocking you off this fucking concrete column that you're flying on with my rock. So
like, hey, you look cool.
Now you have to play with me. So.
You want to play, man? You want to be friends, old man? He's like, be friends with you. I'm the world's greatest assassin. She's like, I don't give a shit. You want to play, man? And then Goku shows up. He's still alive, much to his chagrin. He didn't think that he would have survived that battle or whatever. Went to go find the Dragon Ball at Karin Tower. But now they're facing off in Penguin Village because Goku just showed up on the Nimbus and he's feeling all restored and healthy because of the Senzu Bean and ass whooping time. Right?
Enlightened.
Right. Oh, that's right. He what Karin do? He threw the Dragon Ball in the water
in the water, and then like water was all like Ripley's like, this is why you couldn't defeat your opponent because you couldn't see him clearly.
It's like, yeah, man, you can't see shit. You don't know what even you're looking at, dummy.
Yeah.
I'm a talking cat. You know what you're looking at right now?
Certainly not a talking cat.
No, you don't. So yeah, now he feels enlightened and healed from the sensu bean and looking in the water and understanding. Like, it's kind of the Karen sacred water thing, I guess.
Yeah.
But like,
not really.
Not really.
They see visions in the
It's
anime,
like a
so
30-second version of the Karen sacred water thing. Now he's all rested up and ready to whoop ass again and get revenge. Cool. Very cool. Meets him at Penguin Village. Him and Arale. Well, Arale keeps getting in the way.
Yeah.
And Tao Pai Pai decides that he's going to Dodonpa her. Which is fine.
Yeah.
I would have done it too. Stupid little kids. Shut up.
Little kid I never met before. Finger guns.
Bang, bang. Got shot in the dick. She falls over. Goku assumes that she's dead. And then the energy from the Dodonpa just bounces right back, I guess, and
electrocutes Tao Pai Pai.
Basically just drops the dude. And he's like, oh no. This is terrible. What is this child?
Where the fuck am I?
What is this walking, talking android that's going to be the end of me right now? So he realizes that Tao Pai Pai realizes, like, it's not my day.
Yeah.
Get my ass whooped back and forth. I'm dealing with these, not one, but
stupid little kids.
Little kids now. 2 kids. I'm trying to overthrow a 3rd kid back at the fucking Battle Collection Action Play Center over the fuck. Stupid crying clown calamity. Down with the hard consonants.
Yeah.
Hard.
That was good.
Anyway, too many little kids. I'm going to kill one right now. Doesn't work out for him. And then he says,
he tries to Dodonpa again, man.
He says, today is not my day. I'm sorry. I give up. And he pops a Hoi Poi capsule. And he busts out a pink bike
jet thing.
Yeah, one of those weird Dragon Ball mechanical engineering feats. You know what I'm saying? Flies, it rolls, has guns.
Everything.
Probably has a
missiles.
House. Yeah, it definitely has missiles.
Yeah.
We'll see the missiles in a minute. And he, he's like, bye, Raleigh, my bad. I'm a jerk. Goes up to Goku and says, all right, Goku, I lose. Hop on the back of my bike.
And let's go back.
And I'll tell them I was wrong and you guys can have the Dragon Balls. Goku's like,
I don't know, man.
I don't know if I believe what's about to happen right now, but I guess I can give you the hands if worse comes to worse.
Yeah.
Not really, though.
No.
Just got blasted 23 fucking 100 kilometers away, like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, but then he fucking just ate one, too.
He ate a bean?
He ate a Dodonpa.
Oh,
Caught it, remember?
Oh, yeah, he did. He's like, I got this.
Like, I can see it. I'll catch this.
That's the second reason Tao Pai Pai's got a bad, third reason.
Yeah.
He's trying to overthrow a small clown child. He's got a Raleigh whooping his ass on the low while he's not looking. And then Goku just caught his ultimate technique and made him look like a big baby. Time to go. Goku goes to get on the back of the bike. Goku says, okay. And Tao Pai Pai says, no, and snatches his thing off his belt and
snatch.
YouTube.com/Dragon Ball Superdove if you want to see the cool hand motions I'm making as I make the plane noises. Shh, flying away. Fuck you, Son Goku. Shh.
Yep. He shoots fucking 2 missiles out of the back of it.
Pew, pew. One for each kid. Because you know what? I got the 7th Dragon Ball. I'm definitely going to make this day. I'm going to turn this day around 100% and kill both of these children before I go home and kill a 3rd one.
Yeah.
See, I know that we preface this movie a lot as like the Tien and Chaozu movie, but I guess this is really the Tao Pai Pai kills children movie, huh?
Yeah.
Fucked
children
up.
And fathers.
Yeah, but he only killed the father to get to the kids.
That's
and they
true.
keep threatening to kill Appa the whole movie.
That's true.
This movie really is Tao Pai Pai and the Red Ribbon Army hates kids. Dragon Ball Z, the movie 3, Mystical Adventure, a.k.a. Tao Pai Pai commits children murder. 3 times.
Or attempts.
Several times. He shoots these 2 missiles, one at Arale, one at Goku. And just like he does in the show when Tao Pai Pai throws a grenade at Goku,
Kicks
Goku
it right
just
back at him.
Kicks it straight up in the air.
Arale fucking headbutts hers back.
And they go and they blow up the pink plane rolly fly thing.
And then here comes fucking Goku on the Kinto.
What I do like about the explosion is the face. It's
Yeah. Just like it was in the fucking show.
beautiful homage.
Homage.
Thank you, Feds. Dude, me and Brandon gonna do a thing the other day. He's like, I think it's a nice homage.
It's
And
homage.
and then he said it like another few times a couple minutes later, and I was like, dude, stop.
Homage, Brandon.
It's homage. Okay? Glad we got that established. Anyway, brilliant homage to the death of Tao Pai Pai. Is it the death of Tao Pai Pai?
Who knows?
I do.
I do too.
For the purposes of this movie continuity, though, we'll say he's dead.
Yeah.
They go back to the Mifan Empire. And guess what?
What?
Bulma and Yamcha lost all the Dragon Balls down a fucking crevasse
Man. Well, I mean,
at the bottom of the ocean.
They did, you know. She almost got Dodon Pod herself.
Bulma?
Yeah, by Crane Hermit.
She should have gotten Dodon Pod. When they cut back to the Emperor battle action playset palace, Mifan Empire, whatever. When they cut back to that, there is a little bit of a scene that I wish we saw more of.
Yeah.
Master Roshi and Krillin versus Tien and Sergeant Metallic.
Yeah, that would have been dope.
We only catch a few seconds of it, really, but the fact that they open up on that scene as Goku's going back there, I'm like, show me more of this fight. Show me more of this fight. And they don't, but
Yeah.
it's Master Roshi. He's the god of martial arts.
Yeah.
Things don't go very well for them until Tien Shinhan does a dirty knee kick. Knee kick? A
Just a
knee?
knee.
Yeah, I guess if you're kneeing somebody, you're not kicking them.
You're kneeing them.
Yeah, kneeing is a weird adverb. No, it's an adverb end with ly or some shit.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know how words work. My dad's an English teacher. Be proud. Anyway, he knees Master Roshi in the back of the head, knocks his ass clean out. We all think that he's dead, but he's not.
Nah.
He's just never going to wake up again.
He's the god of martial arts, man. How can he be dead from just a simple knee to the back of the head?
That's part of it, but also Tien Shinhan knew exactly the vital point to hit him, so that way he would not die, but also never truly live again.
Yeah.
That's some assassin
it
shit.
should regain consciousness.
The idea of assassins in Dragon Ball is as old as Tien Shinhan. All the shit you're watching in the Granola arc, all the shit that you saw with Hit back in the day, it's all because of Tien Shinhan, man. Say thank you and go watch this movie on Funimation right now.
Yeah.
Preferably OG sub because the dub isn't as good, I feel. But that's just my own personal preference. I realize that's me being subjective and not objective. Anyway, Master Roshi's not dead. You know why?
Why?
Because he's Master Roshi, the god of martial arts, dummy. Goku comes back. They want to have, how's this movie end? Let's see. Arale. Oh, dude, we missed one of the best fucking Arale moments.
Oh.
Arale as...
Oh, yeah. I already know where you're going with this one.
Goku and Tao Pai Pai are having this fight. And Tao Pai Pai goes to charge at Goku, but Arale and her two little fairy pals, they tie a rope around Tao Pai Pai's like
ponytail braid.
And they tie it to a tree.
It just snaps him back. Some fucking Looney Tunes shit.
Oh, man. Not only is he the first original OG Dragon Ball villain, but he is also the original OG. Original OG is a little redundant, but OG Looney Tunes in Dragon Ball. Because obviously he was not in the Looney Tunes back in the 1950s or whatever.
No, well, he was not.
Unless he was.
Maybe.
Imagine if Tao Pai Pai is like a time-traveling cartoon character.
On his log of justice.
Yeah. Oh my God. Tell me you can't see Tao Pai Pai showing up in the fucking middle of an episode of Rocky and Bullwinkle. And that's an excuse for Sherman to explain like the theory of time travel or whatever the hell.
Sure.
Make it happen. Anyway, Tien and Metallic versus Roshi and Krillin. Roshi never wakes up again. Oh, that's when it ties over to the Arale ties a rope around his ponytail.
Oh, yeah.
Dodon Pa kick the missiles. Tien goes to kill Chaozu. That's where we're at.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So Tien, having been setting up Chaozu this entire time to overthrow him and make the Sudu Senin the real emperor of Mifan Empire, he somehow, being the emperor's bodyguard, is the one who's assigned to kill the emperor.
Yeah.
And they have like this weird, kind of weird. Like Chaozu realizes the jig is up, but he's like, I've been deceived. In a very sad, crying little clown way. And I
Yeah.
don't say that to make fun of him.
No, I know.
I'm only calling him a crying little clown car because he cries
Yeah, he does.
and he looks like a clown too.
Yep.
And the tears of a clown stopped Tien Han dead in his tracks.
Yep.
And that's when you know
He hit him in the feels.
Tien Han ain't no killer. I mean, he
Right in the
is,
feels.
but he doesn't kill kids.
No.
That's more of a Tao Pai Pai thing. This whole movie's been about Tao Pai Pai trying to kill kids. Tien Han just trying to break the generational cycles of what the Sudu Senin has done to his students. So, ain't gonna kill no kids. Ain't gonna kill no kids. Ain't gonna kill no kids.
Yeah, that's not right.
You know what is right?
What?
Sudu Senin's still here. And he's like, well, if you won't kill this stupid little clown, I must have said cuck.
Oh,
Is he a cuck?
I don't think so.
I mean, keep in mind, we are still looking for his beloved Ron
Oh, yeah.
wife lady,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, whatever it is.
Yeah.
We'll get to what it actually is later.
I mean, he is a child, so
Yeah.
I keep calling him a clown car little kid for a reason. Kid.
Yeah.
Anyway, Sudu Senin's got no problems with killing kids. He's the one who taught Pao Pai Pai all his stuff, so he's like, that's fine. You don't want to do that? I'll Dodon Pa his ass. And he goes to Dodon Pa Chaozu to death.
Yeah.
And Tien says, ho, no, no, no. Kiko, ho. Let's try beams his ass to death. Tien Han just had that latent power kicking around all this time.
Yeah.
And he could have just killed his asshole older man's mentor if he wanted all along, but he was like, no, I'm cool. I understand my role. I got to hang out with this little boy emperor and teach him to speak all telepathically and shit. It's cool.
It's cool.
What a weird movie.
I mean, he was just saving it for later, man.
Saving what for later? The Kiko Ho?
Yeah.
I guess. Once you got to secure the Dragon Balls. Well, he didn't even secure the Dragon Balls at this point. He just decided that he didn't want his clown car little kid clown crying bitch to fucking die.
Yeah.
That's admirable.
Yeah.
Good job,
He was saving his friend. God.
You're totally redeemable, Tien Han. So much to the point that this is basically the end of the movie, except that we still got a dead dad in our hands. Dead dad on our hands.
Yep.
Dead dad on our hands. Dead dad on our hands. Dead dad in our hands.
Sure.
We got to revive him. But as we mentioned very briefly earlier, Yamcha and Bulma lost all the Dragon Balls down in a crevasse at the bottom of the ocean.
Terrible.
And nobody can reach it, not even Goku,
Wow.
with his super high lung capacity and ability to swim to the deepest of depths.
Like a submarine.
It's all right, though, because he just takes the ball, like walks up to the edge of the water. He's like, I got this. And just
Hooks it over.
throws it in there.
It just happens to land in
And
the
it just
same exact fucking place where
And
all
as
the
the
other
camera
Dragon
pans
Balls are.
down, we're on the ocean floor where the other Dragon Balls fell into the crevasse. There is the crevasse, but it's actually not a crevasse. It's an outline
Of a dragon.
of a dragon. And the song starts. It goes, Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball, I got it. And I'm like, I fucking love this song. Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball. And I sing along for the rest of it, just like that. I'll spare you. But, I mean, I do appreciate that they just let the credits roll and let the rest of the story, which we all know how it happened. Oh, you resurrected your dead dad?
Oh, cool.
Wouldn't have called that one. Glad you just showed it to me through silent visuals during the credits and this kick-ass song playing in the background.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball, I got it. Hell yeah. So, did I make you watch any other OG Dragon Ball movies?
I think we watched Sleeping Princess and Devil's Castle.
With the blue skin demon dude,
Yeah.
with the Lucifer.
Yeah, Lucifer.
Bingo, bingo, bingo.
I'm pretty sure we watched that
I
one.
think we got a bingo in this movie as well. I think Bulma lets
Yeah.
out a good bingo.
She does.
We should keep
After-
certain counts. If you're listening at home, write this shit down and send it to me sometime. Because I say I'm going to do a lot of things, but
Never actually do them, though.
I mean, I do many of them. But if I
Okay.
did all
Okay.
of the things that I ever said I was going to do, I'd never do anything. 'Cause
All
I'd be
right.
too busy doing all the things, dude, you know?
Yeah, that's true. That's
good
true.
math.
There's only so many things you can do in such a amount of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of them is definitely not write stupid shit down that I just said out loud. I already said it out loud. Somebody else write it down for me. I'm not your maid. It's going to do it for this episode of Dragon Ball Super Dope. This is episode 3 of 20 for these Dragon Ball specials. I think if my calendar is right, the next episode you should hear should be chapter 74 manga review. Hopefully a Vegeta versus Granola. Let's go see how this goes. So I think that should be the next one you're hearing. If not, maybe you heard that shit last week. If that's the case, isn't that cool that I'm referencing it now? I really did record these out of order. Wow, podcasting's magic. You got any final comments before we wrap this?
I don't now.
Did you? Podcasting is magic. Did that comment take you by surprise?
Yes, it did.
If you want to learn more about podcasting, don't ask me. I'm too busy making my own magic. Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball, that's magic. Dragon Ball, that's magic, my friends.
Oh, man.
The best. Ron's a doll. Ron's not a real person. Ron's a doll.
Yeah.
Okay? Ron's a doll. Surprise, he's a child. It's a doll. Okay, the end. Goodbye.